back again with our SCP reaction, guys. Sorry, I picked this one because I actually like the staircase one, the SCP one, where I think the telephone the foundation that one, and the hub definitely that one. I like how it is and everything. Like this staircase that you go down forever, keep going down, you hear like a kid crying or something, and then a face appear and all that. I don't know, it's like more like a horror SCP. I like it. So we're gonna see this one, which was done by SCP Explained Story Animation. I used to react to them. I still gonna react to the thing. I've been doing more the rubber and everything because I've been into more of that. But he hasn't recorded, so we're gonna do one of these. No, I know it's gonna be fire because I've been watching some of these. I've been watching by myself in my spare time on my bed and everything. Fire. Alright, but let's keep it going. I'm holding you guys way too long, and plus today I'm gonna be busy. I'm even gonna record something else for today. And let me know any YouTuber that does SCP animations if they do not give copyright, I could react to them, okay? Let me know that if you guys know. Alright, let's get started.
What was that? A face?
I think this is
Just
good.
as quickly as I'd glimpsed it was gone. It was cold as death and twice as dark in here. Seriously, I'd never been anywhere so dark.
That voice actor.
More than just the absence of light. It was like walking through thick black water, only able to see inches in front of my face. Things moved slower than they should have. Every step I took further down towards some unknowable destination, the darker and colder it got. I found myself wondering, is this what dying feels like?
Okay.
Slipping down further into nothingness, step by step.
I like the voice acting and storytelling.
A stairway, like Jacob's ladder, except instead of up to heaven, it was a one-way trip straight down. There was some distant, tinny whirring noise that I couldn't quite make out, the way things sound when you're drowning. I didn't know what possibility was scarier, that the steps just went on forever and I'd be walking until my bones turned to dust, or that something would be at the bottom, waiting for me in the dark. The deeper I got, the more I got this sense that the latter was true. The way you can feel yourself being watched or sense someone standing behind you. That evolutionary holdover from when humans still took part in the world of predators and prey, and we were not the predators. Some part of us is just built to know when true danger is lurking nearby, or down below, patient and hungry. I could feel its malice rising up the stairs towards me, the way people in a skyscraper catching fire can feel the heat coming up from below, and know it's already too late for them. For the first time, my eyes came into focus, and I made something out in the distance. When I realized what it was, and how strikingly familiar it was, all I could do was scream. That's when I woke up, drenched in sweat and relieved to see the darkness of the stairway replaced by bright morning lights shining in through my bedroom window. My brother Steve was standing there with a concerned look on his face. He told me I'd been screaming in my sleep and asked me if I'd been having that dream again. It made me feel like an idiot, but I had to nod and tell him, yes,
I had to stop it, man. Like, I like this. I'm into it. I can't even react to it. I am face reacting. Y'all know like how good I'm doing it, but I can't even like speak like that. One, this is fire. I like the voice actor and like the way that he's like saying everything. Like I'm imagining myself in there. And two, would I be in that staircase if I ever get a chance? Hell no, you're not gonna see me in there. Hell no. Do you know that SCP staircase? Hell no, man. You're never gonna see me near that, boy. You're not gonna see me as a D class, boy. You're not gonna see me there. Come on, son.
It's the same one. This weird nightmare I've been having day after day, and despite it almost always being the same thing, it somehow never got any less frightening. Okay,
but we getting ads. You guys already know about ads, man. We're not gonna skip it. But we're gonna mute it. We gonna skip it. You guys already know. If it's not my ad, I'm gonna get paid at least a single penny. I'm not gonna show the average volume and stuff. And we getting 2 ads. Wow. But guys, remember, if you ever get one my ad, watch the whole thing. Thank you for supporting me. But remember, I'm doing this for free. There should be no ads yet to enjoy. Alright, oh, new Captain America movie? I don't know. Let's skip it. Alright. Alright, let's see.
There was no way to even describe the profound sense of dread I felt walking down those stairs and finally seeing what was waiting for me below, even though I could never actually remember what it was upon waking. Steve told me not to worry about it and toss some clothes onto my bed. He assured me that it was probably just final stress, seeing as we were a mere few months from graduating. I needed to be up and at 'em today. We were touring one of our first choice colleges. My brother and I had always been close. Even if we hadn't been fraternal twins, I think we still would have been best friends. All through elementary, middle, and high school, we were practically joined at the hip. So it only made sense that when we were getting close to graduation, we wanted to go to the same college. We'd be friends to the end, till we were old men on the porch in rocking chairs. It so happened that we were together in the end, just not in the way I'd hoped.
Okay, they're gonna be in the staircase.
Arrived to check out
they
the
definitely gonna be in the
college
staircase.
a few hours later. It was a nice day out. The brightness of the sky and the lush greenery across campus quickly banished the bitter memories of that bad dream. High school hadn't exactly been a picnic for me. I'm the nervous type, if you couldn't already tell. Steve, who was
Steve's such a Chad. You see him? He's such a Chad, man.
He'd always been there whenever I was dealing with bullies or academic stress. But at college, I felt like I could reinvent myself and become the kind of person I'd always wanted to be. As we hopped from building to building across the tour, checking out the different facilities and attending a few sample lectures and seminars, I was only becoming more confident that college would be the place for me to finally bloom. It was perfect for me. But despite this college being exactly what I'd wanted in terms of lifestyle and academic pursuits, there was a certain stain on its reputation. If any university is around long enough, or any building at all for that matter, weird incidents are bound to accumulate. Some places have ghost or cryptid sightings.
Of course.
This college had disappearances.
Hell no, you're not going to be going to that college. Hell no, man. If there's multiple disappearances in that college, oh hell no, you're not going to see me. Man, I'm like, yo, low key, that college across the street over there, fire.
Just one or two.
Like,
6 different students and
hell
janitor had disappeared from the campus. The people had nothing in common except for the fact that they frequented the college. Ages, races, genders, and majors varied across all the missing people.
Hell no.
And none of them had known each other. No notes were given, no clues discovered, no remains ever found. A number of the cases are even still open today. It's a frightening thought that people can just drop off the face of the earth like that and never be found.
I'm guessing the staircase actually inside of school, or that's like where it came from, the staircase. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm just giving a hypothesis or like a guess.
500,000 missing person cases in the United States back in 2020 alone. It's more common than you think. Still, I comforted myself with the knowledge that thousands of new students came in and out of the college every year, and only a handful of disappearances. What were the chances that something bad would ever happen to me? Though, to be fair, every person who actually did disappear in their last moments thought, what are the chances something like this would happen to me too? We were several hours into the tour when the coffee Steve had on the way over finally caught up with him. He needed to go. Bad. So he asked our tour guide whether there was a bathroom anywhere around here. She told him that he could find one pretty easily on the ground floor of any administrative building nearby. In the meantime, we'd be making our way over to lecture hall 2B,
he's gonna go inside the wrong door.
So he could catch up with us there once he was done.
Door.
Steve left, and I didn't think anything of it at the time. I was too wrapped up in the tour. It was only half an hour later, when we were finishing up and preparing to leave lecture hall 2B, that his absence from the group suddenly became a lot more noticeable. I started feeling nervous. He'd just gone to the bathroom. What could be taking so long? I ran through all the more rational explanations in my head.
Oh, you know he's a toilet? Yeah, that Taco Bell.
The bathroom was out of order when he got there, and he needed to find another one. Maybe he got a little lost on the way there. Maybe he got a little lost on the way back. There were so many perfectly rational reasons he wasn't with us right now. But as the minutes dragged on, each one felt a little less likely, and a dark pit of dread began to form in my stomach. It wasn't long before I alerted the tour guide. Naturally, she tried to calm me down, saying how likely it is that he'd just gotten lost. Steve was a smart kid. He was thinking of going to this college after all, so he must be smart. There was a smattering of laughter from the tour group. Still, she put the word out to her fellow staff members, and the search began.
Yeah, he better be like, come on, man. Like, if your school, your school has like all those, lost people that went missing and everything, you better instantly go tell everyone, bro. Like, you want to know a case? Yeah. Come on, son.
Despite trying my best to avoid panicking, the stats about all those disappearances just kept flashing through my mind. What if we were the unlucky ones? What if Steve had actually disappeared just like the others and I'd never see him again? As the hours marched on and he still wasn't found, that was all I could think about. I didn't want to lose him. I tried calling his cell phone and texting him countless times, but got no response. You can only imagine my relief when I suddenly got a call from him. Though when I heard the content of the call, that relief quickly disappeared. The reception was patchy, and his voice had a strange echo to it. like he was somewhere deep and cavernous. There was this
Aye.
other noise in the background too. This strange, tinny whine that felt oddly familiar. I only caught a few words from him before the call cut out. The door! Stay away! It keeps going! Something down here! Don't come looking! Oh god! If I was scared before, I was utterly mortified now. I couldn't just leave my brother in a situation like this, no matter what he told me to do.
But can you not just go back up?
Nobody else seemed to take it seriously, but I somehow knew he was in the most terrible danger. That's when I decided to head to the one place I believed he would be, the administrative building. It was such an unremarkable little building, hardly the kind of place where you'd expect some terrible secret to be hiding. But dangerous things often hide in plain sight. Things like the door. It was one of those things from Steve's message that had stuck in my head. The door. Call it instinct, call it intuition, call it blind, dumb luck. But when I was standing in front of an average-looking door in that unremarkable administrative building, I knew I was staring at the exact door that my brother had been talking about. It radiated bad vibes. Dark energy was practically humming off of it, but I wouldn't let that stop me.
Let me actually view the ad though, at least. There you go. Like you going. The thing is, if it was me by myself and everything, I would. Boy, you gonna see me holding it. You gonna see me going home that day, boy. You're not gonna catch me slacking. Come on, man. Come on, you can't finesse a finesser. No, stop. Alright. Oh, we forgot to mute. Let's go back in time. We're back. Alright.
Perhaps I was stupid, going in without help. Well, it's easy to criticize from the safety of your home. It's worth remembering. We do silly things when we're afraid. And I mean, this was my brother we're talking about here. No one in the world was more important to me than him. No one. The second I entered the room beyond the door, something changed. It was like stepping into another world entirely. The air was thick and oppressive. The floor below me and the walls around me were ungodly.
Hey, my boy inside is gonna be kicking
most
in.
Remarkable of
it's
all
insanity.
was the dark. Even my phone's flashlight at full power barely made a dent. I don't think I'd ever seen anything so truly impenetrably dark. Outside of a certain nightmare, anyway. That was when I finally realized where I was standing. At the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Those stairs. The stairs that had been haunting my restless sleep. A single winding stairwell down into the void. Every part of me wanted to run and scream and hide, but I couldn't. I knew that if it were me trapped down there, Steve wouldn't have hesitated. He would have charged down there and helped me.
Okay.
I had to do the same for him. After all, we all know that in real life there's no such thing as monsters. And how deep could a staircase really go anyway?
Maybe.
That question was soon put to the test as I descended down into the pit.
The SCP, of course, but in real life,
before reaching a small
maybe.
platform. There were strange markings and scratches on the wall the further I descended. Every footstep I took echoed on and on and on. I must have been walking for a solid 15 minutes, traveling impossibly deep, when I finally heard something else. I called out Steve's name, but quickly realized it wasn't him. It was a little girl, weeping, a few hundred feet below.
Hell
I
nah,
couldn't tell
boy.
if she was afraid, in pain, or both, but hearing it put ice in my veins. What the hell was going on down there? Had whoever taken her taken Steve too? What exactly was I dealing with? These were the questions racing through my mind as I got deeper and deeper into the belly of the beast. Time ceased to matter as the flights went on and on beneath me, even descending into deeper, colder darkness. I was literally walking into my own nightmare. But seeing as the only alternative was leaving my brother to die down here, I couldn't do anything else. I was down countless flights of stairs when I finally saw him. He was a distant, pale speck, dithering and afraid. He was a full flight down from me. I was so happy to see him that at first I didn't even notice anything was wrong. But as I got closer, I began to realize that this wasn't the Steve I knew. The dread crept into me, spreading through every cell like a virus. I finally knew why I recognized it. It was the thing from my dreams. The monster whose appearance always brought those terrible nightmares to an end, but what did it mean to see it in real life? It was Steve's face, but it seemed larger and deathly pale. I froze, and as the face drew closer to me, I realized it had no irises, no pupils, no nostrils, and no mouth. It wasn't my brother. It looked like a terrible death-like mask modeled after him. I tried to scream as it appeared right in front of me, just as I had in my dreams, but it was too late. Long, gnarled fingers curled around my torso and crushed my ribs. It was a pain more intense than I thought possible, and soon even my vision went black. As I was dragged down to the darkness below, the last thought on my mind was, Steve. I'm so sorry I couldn't save you.
Okay.
I couldn't even save myself. Now go check out SCP-087
Aight.
The Stairwell, and the secret at the bottom
Yeah.
of SCP-087
Alright,
Explained.
that was a good one. What happened with that? Click on by mistake. Oh hell no, we want you to know, man. We like do on time. that was a good one. I'm not gonna lie. I like the voice actor on that one. The way he was like singing everything, all that. Fire. I like that one. That was one really good. Hey man, shout out to my boy Steve though, man. He couldn't make it. Also my boy, I forget his name. Alright, doesn't matter though. You guys already know. Hit the subscriber. Go to 5,000 subscribers. I know we could do it. We are almost to 1,500. They're quick enough because of you guys. Hit the like button too. Support me even more. Support me even more. Frame, stop stuttering. You can also turn on the notification. We don't want the early game, which me gonna be in the comment section first. Which brings me to the comment section, which you can tell me a game to play. Does not be a Roblox game. You can tell me a video to react to. But please link the video down in the comment section so it'll be easy for me to find. Or you could even be like, hi, or how you doing? I will always try to reply back to you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's your boy Frame. Ow.